looking for a predisite.
Very well.
Yeah, that's cool. Got this.
As you wish.
I will be showing you a guide on how to get a predisite with my friend.
Hi. Okay, to be honest, I don't know why, but very I don't really know how to say it, but I am very hyper right now, even though it's pretty late.
The first thing you need to do is obviously go into Necrolysk, the heart of Deimos. People would say, but other people also just say Deimos, doesn't matter. And then also that cyst right there, that pink cyst right there, use that to get a helmet charger, but that's not what we're doing today. We're also not getting a Kavat or an infected Kavat. We are getting a predisite. Cooper, you already know how to do that. Don't you start with one incubator core? Gavin?
No you do not.
That's too bad. First, the main thing is probably going to be, since it's gonna be harder for you, you're probably gonna want a spear, like the sparry spear that you can get at Daughter, and you can catch these things. If I would hit them. Kind of hard to hit sometimes, but get it. See? Catch them and then put down these baits. If I had them, you would put down the triangle to see the fish, but don't have them. You get that at Cetus. And you can also get them at missions. Always break these little things because you can get very random stuff from it. But your main goal for the predisite is going to be fishing. And then see on the bottom right, the bone or the vas. Whichever one dies first, you get these, the bait for the fish that you collect just like this. Break them and you just get your residue. And also you can buy the predisite trackers, or really what it would be called, the lure for it, just like you would with a Cryptolex or a Lopper. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Well, no. You can do that, but in our opinion, it's easier to wait for them to just spawn. Because you can get lucky and they'll just spawn with ease. Can't really tell you how to get them, but that's another thing you would break to get them. I think you already know how to get tokens too. But the main place you'd probably go is here. You can do these missions. If you have this mission, it'd probably be best. Endless missions are probably the best for this, especially if you're not really good at the game. But yeah. You can also, like, I don't know how to say it, but like, I would use a gun or a shooting weapon, like your primary gun, to break these, because it one-hits them when you hit them, and then you get these pestilites. And then you can get plastids and the other things for your craftables. So you can get your thing. But the main place you would go for these to get your anti-gen would be here. Because you're probably going to get the dendrite blast modes thingies here more than anything, so you would be fishing for not these, but these things, the barbastios. And if you're lucky enough, you can find these things, the concords or the gyroids, that are very rare, but that's not what we're looking for. If you find them, you should probably catch them, but no. We're not here for you. We're here for a Retrospina or a Barbastio. That's really what you're here for the Dendrite Blastomia, but whatever floats your boat. You know? And then if you have these things, you can get this. That's not what we're here for. The other place where you can fish with ease, if you're also still getting anti-gen or the mutagen, you would want these guys if they spawn. You'd want something called a Gluttonox. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but like this thing. The Chimeros, if that's how you pronounce it. That is what you would want for these things, and you should probably kill off everything in the area before you start fishing, because it's a pain when you're getting attacked and you're trying to hit something very small or rare, and then it will disappear on you. But yeah, that's really it for the predisites. If we were able to find one just out, it would be easier to tell you how to do it, but I think you already know how to capture things. Just look. For example, you have these cryptolex. Let's go find an easier one. I know this isn't part of what we need, but it also helps if you get these sun tokens because they're worth 500. But also mother tokens are good as well, but as long as you're getting enough for you. So you're able to get what you need and get out of there safely to where you don't lose your items. Probably take this slow if you're doing this, because these spawns always have a designated target in general, so they would automatically have, you know, ooh, just what we were looking for.
Sometimes these, if you find these,
Yes, if you find these, they give you they give you predisites or these things called velocipods, or the infected cavats. But the one you'd probably be looking for the way for what you're watching is the predisite.
Yeah, but another good idea, this also goes the same as what the fish are. If you want to have a complete success in capturing one, you should clear the area first.
Yes, but if it's a cryptolex,
Just be sure you're ready with a trunk rifle.
then just really it's just
Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it. 10-0, mutant 1. Oh well.
wait, did I kill it? Well, I think you get the point, but this might be boring you right now, but at this point it's kind of helpful.
Also, if you want, you can go hunting for as many as you want. You can get
Yeah,
as many as you want as well, but sometimes, well, there is a max capacity how many you can have, but if you have the platinum to have more space, then it's your choice. To get another slot, it's 12 platinum, and for the predisites, there is 3 of them, and it goes from common, uncommon, to rare.
and
That could only be a cryptolex. Don't underestimate them. It's a small insect, but it will attack you if you're threatened. Trank ready. If you need to sneeze, do it now.
this process of hunting them,
If you're going to invest quite a bit of time trying to eradicate all these little fellows, probably because they're infectious. But that's not their fault, is it? They were born that way.
And this is how you would get a predisite if you have the lure for it. So that is really all you would need to know to get these predisites. It's also the same thing with a infected cavat, but I think you need different things. If you're trying to get a basic predisite, which normal people normally do first, with no like accessories, no infected starts, no extra shield or health or any of that kind of stuff, just plain old predisite to have it and to show it off to all of your friends and like brag about it. That's cool, but
Yeah, but if you want, you could also tell them how you got it, all the easy steps.
you could also tell them about us or other YouTubers that do these tips and tricks and guides. But just really just feel free to do whatever. You might already have it, you might not, but this is kind of just a basic guide on how to get them. And also, if you're here grinding, there's a chance that you could get the pink cyst I was talking about, and that gives you a helmet charger.
Yeah, but the highest chance of finding one is also with a void.
Yes. And then also, if you want to get cavat genetic codes, you can buy them,
And
or you
also,
can go to Demos.
If any of you have not gotten Nidus yet, or if you have gotten Nidus already and have gone into this that is inside of your orbital where the helmet is, then where the chair is, Nidus can get the cyst immediately from sitting in this sleep. But if you get rid of it, then that means you can cure. But if the Warframe is cured, you cannot get that Warframe infected ever again, which means you'd have to get a different Warframe, and then if you want, just go to the Void and try and get the cyst. And also, if you want, you could get more than one helmet charger. There's no limit, but the same as always, there is a limit if you want more slots. And
Yeah.
me, I have 2 helmets working, but I am working on moving them. And
Yeah,
there's
so
also it's a selection. There's these quests where if you do the class Gambit, or the ones before, or after it, then you cannot get infected. But if you have not done the glass gambit, then you will be okay.
yes, and also if you are rank 8, you can actually use the helmet as an upgrade system to make your Warframes invulnerable to toxic damage too. So that's the cool part. And if you rank up 3 times to associate in Necrolis, you can get the helmet segment to use the helmet. And also, you can, if you get the cyst on one of your Warframes and you use it, just because you used it and it's gone does not mean that you're cured. It means that it's gone and you can still get another one back on it. And when you are breeding, when you are using that, you cannot use any other companions, so that's the reason why I'm not using a predisite right now, but I would. And these are the lures you can use: the Undazoa, the Avicia, the Vulpaphyla, the Cryptolex, which I caught to demonstrate, and the predisite. And then these are all of the antigens and mutigens you can use, and there's also other ones that you can get for friend. so you can get those cool accessories for your predisite or your Vulpaphyla. And you can get a K-Drive skin. And the K-Drive is in the Fortuna, where you can also get other companions, such as the Moa and the Hound.
Bye for now, you shiny thing.
And if you want to cut your fish to get the resources to get these anti-gens and mutagens, you just go to daughter, well, sister,
One clumsy moment.
and you cut these guys. I'm just cutting the Cryptosuctus because I caught it and it's large, but the Chimaros and the Barbastillo are ones you can use for the other stuff, but also for Sportulosax you need the Gluttonox, which I could not find and catch, so yeah. But the saturated muscle mass is from the Chimeros, which you need for the accessory version. So
But also, if there's a friend that you know that's already here, and you could probably ask if they have any Gluttonoxes or like fish you need, because you can also trade fish.
but you would need a dojo for that, but hopefully you can get a clan key. So that was the Predisite guide with my friend. Hope you enjoyed
Yeah, but
it.
also, for the helmet charger, it also takes 2 days, but if you want to rush it, it takes 15 platinum.
Yeah, but I think you would want to use 12 platinum for a slot instead of rushing it. But that's you and your opinion, so we can't do nothing about it. So that was it for today's guide. We might do more, hopefully, if this gets love, but probably even not if it gets love, but that was the Predisite guide.